everyone to the Midnight Social Radio. I am your co-host as ever, Mr. Overlord. With me as always, the main host, Kuro. Unfortunately, Dog Boy isn't going to be coming to this to
New
today,
session.
or in this case tonight, because he has other things to tend to.
Yeah. But you know, hello, happy troll day to everyone. Or actually no, it's what, midnight here. So
Yeah,
we miss troll day. The only day you're allowed to legally troll people and get
yeah,
away
but
with it.
I'm pretty sure that's a somewhat dying holiday.
I mean, there's some people that are still doing it. Not a
Yeah,
lot, but there's still some.
yeah.
Like
Speaking,
schools, businesses are
yeah.
still getting on it. But yeah, it's not as strong as it was before or wherever or whenever it started. I'm not no genius about this. I don't even like really doesn't really bother me because I all I know is that people they did it and then they stopped. Yeah, like you said, it's not really no one's really paying attention to that day. It just happens. Let me just fade this down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
got some good stuff today.
one of the topics of today, E3 is officially canceled for this year probably official and probably for the end of time,
Yeah, that was on my
unless
bingo
Jeff
card
Keighley
too.
ha- unless Jeff Keighley happens to do something.
I mean, okay, well, here's the thing about it. People like I think what COVID killed E3. Isn't that what happened? Like everyone just kind of got like they just couldn't go out to go places, so they couldn't really
Well,
do any of
COVID
those things.
kind of helps speed up the process.
Okay, so it was on its way out.
Yes,
I okay, because I
because originally it was just meant for like an industry thing, people to show off, new technologies and all that stuff. However, it was only meant for people who were in the industry and possibly some game journalists back when game journals were somewhat respected.
yeah, that's true. Um,
However, someone's idea for it to be a public event kind of steered interest away from it being, well, kind of steered interest away from the companies.
okay.
And
Oh,
then the internet was like another nail in the coffin.
I was gonna say how so,
And
but I understand.
then COVID truly helped sped up the process.
So it was going to die eventually. It just took its sweet little time.
Yeah.
Well, good to know.
I basically call E3 the gaming equivalent of the Grand Galloping Gala. It was always been awful ever since it went public.
I mean, people because what I've seen from I never been to an E3 myself. Have you? But have you?
No, I haven't,
Okay, but what?
because I don't want to go to fucking California.
Oh, it's there. Okay. Um. okay. One of the things I do understand is like people made it look hype. You know, it was like, oh, come to this place and see some games, and they always hyped it up like it was basically the Game Awards, I guess. You know, I think that was
Yeah,
I think that was pretty much it. It was it was that. But what else do you get? I mean, people just made it look good. That's why. That's all I know
yeah.
about it. I kind of like said, I would like to go there, but I never
Oh
been
shit.
there. When I was dead, there's just no point to go in there. So, but that's why it looked good. It looked hype. That's why I was like, oh man, this is a cool thing. And I said, I guess it looks hype to everyone that was wanting to go there still. But now it's dead. Now there's no
Yeah.
E3.
Unfortunately, it's like I said, uh, it's somewhat kind of sad, but somewhat kind of expected. Because I was talking to one of my Gen X friends. I'm what you would call an elder Zoomer.
Mm-hmm. He's an elder zoomer.
Yeah, I know, right?
I didn't even know there's. I didn't know there's sub rankings in the rankings.
Yeah.
All right, good to
Yeah, I
know.
know, right?
It's like when someone said dark shonen and light shonen animes.
Anyways,
Yeah.
um, yeah, E3 was kind of just slowly dying, and I watched Clownfish TV's video on it. Um, and it was also kind of like a bit of a trend because of other conventions, not particularly as big as E3, but they're dying as well.
Hmm.
The Pinko Pox, kind of killed it because it's an annual thing.
Pinkle pox. What's that?
It's just another word for COVID.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I guess it's a regional dialect because I'm like I. No one said that around. I mean, I heard "coo." I mean, I heard the different things. So I'm just like,
The
I'm guessing it
Tommy
has.
cough.
No, I haven't heard that one. That's some like it must be a regional thing. Not everyone everyone's got the
No, I sometimes I watched Razorfist video and calls it the Pinko Pox.
pickle pox. Yeah, I'm like it has to be like different areas get different names for it. So if you come here, this you would know it by this. You know where you're from if you know it by this name kind of thing. Yeah. So yeah, that's over. I mean, it
It's
might.
actually in the official Urban Dictionary.
Oh, oh, oh no, that's an Urban Dictionary. That's. I mean, it's still respected. I use Urban Dictionary myself, but that's the Urban Dictionary of all things. Like if you
Yeah,
said Webster
but
Dictionary, that'd be
but
like
yeah,
legit.
I've been but yeah, conventions are kind of like a um Neon was basically saying like conventions are a lot of conventions kind of have been dying lately. I didn't grasp like the full thing because I think we watched it early in the morning before work.
Hmm.
But he said like a lot of conventions have been dying or have been closing down. Uh, 2019, and it's just like, wait, really? A lot of conventions because yeah, it's like I somewhat get where Neon is coming from
Hmm.
by him saying it.
I mean, whatever. I mean,
Like,
there's only I don't know much gaming conventions, to be honest. I'm not gonna pretend like I do. E3 is probably the biggest one, and I guess just some anime conventions. But the other conventions I probably never even heard about
yeah,
or will anymore.
yeah, because it's either a um, no, the Pinko Pox didn't kill it because quarantine. B the B the fucking mandates were kind of getting ridiculous, and or C, actually no, A or B. Actually no, C was already death. Was already kind of dying. Was already it itself was already kind of dying.
Yeah. Anywho, well, rest. R.I.P. It lasted as long as it could. Um, at the end of era, something will pop up in its place. That's how it
Yeah,
usually goes.
probably Jeff Keighley will just do something.
Mm. Well, wait, no, Jeff Keighley didn't start it. It just happens that he just got into there and adopted it into what it is right now. I guess right, like into the
Yeah.
video game version of it. Because I know
What
it was all
like
PC,
what
but
him making like no, he'll make his own version of E3.
mm, true.
Because like he already did it with the Game Awards.
Yeah. But there's also like the Tokyo Game. You're saying other conventions like the Tokyo Game Show. What's going on with that? Is that Um,
Actually, yeah, let me look at that real fast. Unless it already happened.
I don't even know if it already happened, but I know like
But
I don't think that's in danger.
yeah, no, it's not in danger. It's still gonna happen if I remember correctly. It'll
Yeah.
take place around September 21st to the 24th. So it'll still be there, just not E3.
Hmm.
Because them and E3 are completely unrelated, of course.
Yeah, and one has Japanese games, and the other one has
Games all around the world.
that's true. So rest in peace, E3. Probably be back. We never know. Also,
Yeah, or like I said, Jeff Keighley will just make his own version of it.
hmm
But another reason why I also said this, companies were kind of realizing that they don't really need E3 anymore.
yes, Nintendo pulled out. It was the first one. I think it was one of the first ones to pull out.
I mean, I think even before E3, they had like Space World.
Oh, I've been hearing about that. Yeah, I've been hearing people talk about Space
Yeah,
World,
this was
but
before Nintendo Direct. They had Space World, and they showed off their demos and whatnot.
yeah, um, I think that's where they showed off like the Zelda game that everyone wants. Uh, not their current Breath of the Wild, but like some Zelda game that people were saying, it like
Yeah,
Link.
Twilight Princess. They were the most kind of overrated game ever. The game got, in my honest opinion, the game looked dull as shit.
I mean, I
I'm
never
not gonna lie.
listen. I never played Twilight Princess. I've seen tons and tons of fan art of Twilight Princess, and I'm going to put quotations around fan art of Twilight Princess.
Let me guess, it was of Midna.
It was only of Minna. It was only of her. There's nothing else in there. That's the only thing I know about Twilight Princess. Link turns into wolf. That's it. And there's a guy named
Yeah,
Mao who sells you stuff. I don't know. Just only I only know that there's a little imp thing.
yeah, that's Midna.
Uh-huh. And then
But
everyone.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. So even before Nintendo had their Direct, they had Space World.
Yeah.
So so like they and it's like like with the whole internet, with the with the PC gaming show, the state of play, and whatever the fuck Xbox has.
What did Xbox have? I don't
Fuck.
remember. It had something. I don't remember.
Um, it realizes, hey, we don't need E3 anymore. And I think it took the Pinko Pox to realize that.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, we don't need this. Hence why they kind of got rid of the they got rid of, like, they decided to not participate, Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo. Or in this case, Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo.
Hmm.
And Ubisoft, which did confirm it was going to be there for E3, then kind of pulled out shortly after.
Oh, I didn't even know. Okay, I didn't know Ubisoft was. When they think about it, Devolver Digital, they have their own thing too. So yeah, I think everyone's already prepared to pull out. To be honest.
Yeah.
Because even like Devolver Digital has their own thing. The PC, there's like after that you see the PC one. And I think everyone was ready to. Everyone already pulled out. I think it was just like the big three. But if they're not, and since Sony Still Play was always there, right?
I don't know.
Because I remember just Sony Still Play just kind of showing up. I was like, oh, maybe it was always there. It's just happens to come out now.
But yeah, and we're slowly starting to realize that.
Mm-hmm.
And they're starting like we're slowly starting to realize that everyone else is slowly starting to realize that God even knows we realize that.
It's over.
Yeah. Yeah. Um. Yeah.
So that's E3 in a
Okay.
nutshell.
Here's another juicy one we have today. Christian has gotten out
Yeah,
of prison.
yeah, yeah. That is on my list too. And I was like, yeah, everyone I know knows about this, and put him back in. I don't think he's ready yet. Put him back in. That's all I'm saying.
For those who are in the audience who don't know who the fuck Christian is, Christian is the artist, is the man behind Sonichu,
Okay,
a completely unhinged comic that stars the particular character of Sonic mixed with Pikachu, and Christian is the father of Sonichu.
now here's the thing. I thought this was a troll. I thought at first I'm like, okay, he's back. Nah, someone must be trolling. He can't really have been let out. It's must it's April. Oh, sorry, it's National Troll Holiday, so he must have just got out because someone was like, I want to troll everyone. Oh gosh, wait, yeah, maybe that's how he got out because someone wants to troll everyone.
Actually, no, it was one of his trolls that let him out. They paid his bail.
He's, someone said, "Let the legend." Someone said in the quote of what's his name from Metal Gear, "Let the legend live on." Let the legend come. Sorry, let the legend come back to life. Says Revolver Ocelot. So someone really wanted him to come back out.
Yeah, and those of you who don't know why the fuck he was in prison, uh he got charged with struggle snuggling his mother.
Uh, or in other words, he he banged his mom, but not with the way that you'd perceive banging. I think we scared people off. Well, that's the end of that the podcast. We didn't think we
Yeah,
straight into incest. I didn't think we'd get there so fast. But yeah, there
I
we go.
mean, it was only a matter of time.
Yeah, the clock was gonna
So
tick.
my question is, where the hell is he gonna go now? Like, because none of his family is gonna be there. And I watched like this one video. It said like this is either going to be one of his trolls or one of the his distant relatives, which is probably the most unlikely.
The distant relatives, everyone probably got the 411. Like, yeah, you know what? This guy went.
Because if you guys don't know, his father kicked the bucket.
Oh, that's true. And then he's just been living with his mom.
Yeah. And they were on welfare, if I remember correctly, as well.
Man, Sonic is dangerous, man. Maybe it's all that Sonic.
It's more like it was just the more like the parenting aspect of it.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
what kind of fucked them up.
That part is very true. I'm taking digs at Sonic, but yeah, that I'd believe that part is very true. Um, how
Yeah,
how
I mean,
about?
like, to be fair, like, Sonic did unlock certain things about certain people.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, oh yes. Um, I mean, I think
Some
any, I
some
think
should just stay in the fucking depths of DeviantArt.
I think any kind of like furry related something is opened up the
I mean,
idea.
to be fair, we all looked at Lola Bunny,
No.
like,
Okay, let's say yeah. Everyone looked at Lola bullying, but not everyone said, you know what, I'm going deeper into this well. You know,
like,
I'm
high key.
I can't I can't
I
agree
mean, to
with
be
you.
fair, I would be the guy to I would actively parade my love for actively wanting to fuck a cartoon bat. I'm not joking.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Uh,
I I
hey hey
I will fuck a cartoon bat.
hey, Dad, if you're listening, because somehow my father subscribed to this channel. Uh,
Jesus tap dancey Christ.
yeah, I do not condone any of this. All right. So I just want to clear the air. I do not condone um bats and humans. I mean, we already went through like 2013. I mean, we practically just like had our relationship of a bat during 2019 to 2022. Okay, so if anything, we all the whole world has already experienced their bats. But there are some people who experience it in a different way. We don't judge them. Isn't that right?
Okay.
We don't kink shame them.
Unless it's Vor or NTR.
Which come also pissing and what else did in shit smearing? They also do that too. I mean, they do a lot of creepy
We
things.
also kink shame girl. We do not fuck with that. Not in this house.
Are you talking about the what's her name? That VTuber I know nothing
No,
about.
girl.
Oh, Guru. I think Gura. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, that's more of like
We
girl
also
stuff.
kind of kink shames. I think we already said. I think I already said scat, right?
No, I said that.
Yeah, we kink shame scat because
Hmm.
that's just disgusting.
Yep.
Uh,
You can drop that here.
see, what else we kind of kink shame?
Just a lot of it. I mean, pull up all the tags. Didn't we make a list?
Yes, we made a not
Tier
safe
list.
for tech tier list. Uh, specifically to sell. Like, if your name is fucking lewd artist Andy, like, what products are you moving? What are you moving? What are you pushing today?
Furries is higher on the chart, but I wouldn't do it. I,
But yeah,
maybe if the right price came. And you know what? There's price. I
but yeah,
shouldn't. If the right price came,
but yeah,
maybe.
that's some of the stuff we do kink shame about.
Oh, I king shame the furries all the time until they give me the right price, and then I'd be like, I for well welcome my new fursuit costume.
I mean, I already accepted furry into my repertoire.
I'm pushing them back, but I am accepting them to my video game because they
I
are
mean,
being comedic.
I already have Rouge the Bat body pillow, so
Okay. Well, you went that far. I'm only going as far as looking at them and knowing that they exist. You went,
I mean, to be fair, both sides are safe for work.
I don't know. Well, that's questionable. That depends on who's looking at it. If it's
Like
someone's
one's just like
parents,
of her regular outfit, and the other one's like of her Sonic Riders outfit.
yeah, but okay, her regular outfit is pretty kinky, anyways. Like, let's keep that in mind. It's just that it's because it's Sonic is a thing for. Maybe I should stop talking. I can get myself in
Here we
trouble.
are trying to talk about Christian, and we're talking. And here we are talking about about furries.
I'm like, I probably could get in trouble with everything I'm saying. I would have the Sonic community knocking at my door and a bunch of fairies being like, and with their, I don't know, with their butt plugs knocking at my door, be like, we're gonna get you, and I'm like, oh no, not me. Anyways,
But yeah, Christian, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen with him. He's probably gonna have internet again.
and Sonic 2 is gonna resume, but
Probably.
this is a good time.
Hopefully, some goddamn art lessons in prison.
Art lessons and plus prison. it's it's uh
Yeah, like if you guys don't know, like there are a lot of people in prison who make like some nice ass art.
yeah, yeah, that's true. There's some prison artists because they got prison for what they believe in, and then there's some that just happen to be good at art and
By the way,
in
I'm
there.
showing you the Sonic Riders outfit.
Let me take a look at this. All right, Sonic Riders. Oh, wait, is this the skimpier one here? The second one, right? Is that the Sonic Riders outfit?
Yes, the one I'm just showing.
Uh, uh I see. Huh. Yep. That's totally clean. You know what? Yeah, not questionable at all. No, that's fine. She's wearing
I'm pretty sure like you've seen most skateboard chicks have low cut tops anyway.
I never seen a bat skateboard chick have low cut tops.
I mean, you see skater chicks
Yes,
because
yeah, that
you
is
guys don't
true.
know. The game revolves around like hoverboard, like extreme sports shit,
Yeah.
like hover bikes, skateboards, hoverboards. I mean, skates, stuff like that.
Mhm. But I also know that in the Sonic community, she is like a sex symbol. Even her songs also refer to her being sexy. So
I mean, you might as well capitalize on it. But she's also kind of the femme fatale of the group. If so, it
yeah,
makes sense for her to be hot.
I don't know. Okay, so let's see. Cream is a child. Then Amy is Sonic's.
Like
Uh
the love, is basically the unwanted chick in the group,
uh uh
and Rouge is the femme fatale.
okay, but there's Blaze, which looks pretty cool. Well,
Yeah, that's another femme fatale.
oh, she's femme fatale. Okay.
Actually, no, she's the badass princess of the group.
Oh. Okay. Um. Let me get educated on my Sonic lore because I've been far from it, and every time I come too close, I'm like, who the hell is that character? Okay. So because I know on Wednesday I'm going to be playing Who Killed Sonic, and I'm going to take my chance and say it's Robotnik or chrischan, one or the other. Um, it's a game actually published by
Or
Sega.
Amy went yandere.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Amy is yeah. Um, but yeah, that's all I know. And then I guess there's the Archie comics with the girl, the Sally,
Sally Acorn.
yeah, Sally Acorn, and that's it. That's all I pretty much know. And there's a rabbit? No, no, I don't know. See, this is how much I know about it, and how much I'm willing to share about my information. Any more could probably get me in trouble. Like and I mean by in trouble, it might make me interested in Sonic and be like, yeah, let me check this out. I'm already down the Boruto path. Someone was telling me about one of my viewers Mobs was telling me about Boruto, and I'm like, all right, let me go watch some Boruto and see what's going on. I can tell you that I have watched a few episodes.
She did show the body pillows to my mom, and she said it's still weird.
I would say so too. If um if I saw my son, and he was like, and he didn't have a body, and he had a body pillow of a cartoon character. Now, I I'm from the era where having a body of a cartoon character is perfectly fine. I think I don't have one, so that means that I would not condone my own children to be like, you know what, where you can have this.
My mom grew up with anime, so
Yeah, she's about in my era.
she,
Well, I mean, I'm a millennial. She's probably a Gen
she
Xer.
she's just no. I think she's a Gen Xer because she was born in '79.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, all right. Yeah. So about close to my other family members. So yeah, she was on around the VHSs and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
it's still niche and still weird, you know.
yeah,
At least for me, that's all I can
yeah.
say for
It's
sure.
like yeah. I make fun of them because yeah. My mom actually knows what shmentai is.
Yo, I remember a kid. It's bad that there's kids that know it, and what happens is I hear them say, "Oh, hentai." I'm like, shut up, kid, shut up, stop talking
Shut the
about
fuck
that.
up.
This is something that's supposed to remain on the internet and not be free. Don't free it. Don't let everyone know that you know this. We all grew up in that time, but you shut up and don't talk about it.
Okay, do not bring that shit to the internet, you motherfucker.
Just leave it there and don't bring it out. So what happens is like this one kid. I'm like, you have to stop talking about that because it is like a secret ancient language. You're not supposed to talk about this. Leave it where it is, and no one in real life is supposed to say, "Oh yeah, I watched that." Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to say with your if your internet friends, say, "Yeah, oh cool, I've seen that," but you're not supposed to be like, "Yeah, oh yeah, totally." Maybe on the playground too, but not with family or people close to you. You're supposed to act like you never heard of this thing. When someone say, "Did you watch that?" and you're like, "Ha ha ha, I don't think so," and you move on. You pretend like
Okay,
you have. You haven't.
but yeah. Um,
Shut
yeah,
up.
I think what are your thoughts on the whole Christian situation anyway? So,
Um,
back to the
don't
topic
really.
at hand.
Well, I was gonna say don't release him. I think I said that earlier. I'm like,
Yeah,
are you
don't release
sure?
him. However,
You, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
his bill paid off, so
Uh,
what
did
kind
he
of
get help?
chaos is gonna
Did
happen?
did he get help while he was in jail? Did he get
I
reformed?
I I
Oh,
don't know. I
I
hope.
know you don't know. Oh, I miss every branch falling down. I know you don't know, but I'm hoping that when he went there, he got reformed. Maybe he doesn't even do Sonic anymore. Maybe those old days
I
are over.
actually there's actually a series of videos of him fucking writing to this dude while he was in prison.
Go
I'm not joking.
go on. Uh
There's
huh.
actually, and I'm pretty sure he still has his unhinged behavior.
I never read any of those Sonic things, and I'm not planning to. I'm still, and I'm not going to. Go on. I'm lost for words. All I can do is hope that we don't have this thing start over again. Like, wasn't it this era? We can move on.
I hope.
I hope so too. I'm hoping and praying that my boy got some kind of fixing while he got time to think. Let's just say that he got time to think. There's no internet access. So unless the prisoners are like, "Hey, you're that Sonic Shoot guy. Can you write more Sonic Shoot for us?" It's like, unless in the prison they found the calling was found, and there was actually was more was created. Like it was a training arc. I'm hoping that's not the case.
Gino Samuels has his channel dedicated to having a full-on documentary about him.
Which does good for YouTube. Yeah, it's a prolific internet figure.
Like,
So,
keep in mind, like, he's the most documented man on the planet.
which I can't understand. If you turn into that kind of person, everyone wants a piece of you. Everyone wants to make a video of you because you bring in views, you bring in the money, you bring in everything. Like, yeah, I get that. And
Yeah,
if you need to do your thing, then yeah, you do your thing and make your money off of him and stuff like that. I mean, we're talking about him right now, but we're not like it's not a monetized channel, but it's going to bring in when you fill up the tags and say, hey, uh, I talked about this guy. It's going to bring in the views.
like I said, I hope we like, if the guy's still unhinged, like, and he still might do his fucking Sonichu shit, um, I hope his artwork gets better.
Eh.
Maybe some prisoners gave him a few writing tips.
Yeah, here's what you gotta do. Now, if someone says they don't like your work, give them a little stab. Sharpen this toothbrush on both ends, and then stab them
Like,
to
I'm
tell them.
pretty sure he got shanked a few times for, the crowd, the thing of him snuggling his mother.
I heard more prisoners will shank you if you're a pedophile, because what happens is like the idea like you shouldn't be messing around with kids, or you shouldn't be like
Yeah, because a lot of prisoners are fathers.
yeah, a lot of respectable people in prison, even innocent, but I don't think they'll shank a person. But they wouldn't be like, okay, yeah, that's what I know would get most likely like hurt in prison. Him, probably not. Oh, maybe I don't know. I like I said, I never, I have no experience except for like I don't know anyone. So, but yeah, hopefully he gets fixed. So, but whatever fixing means in this case. Just yeah, I don't know. We'll find out when the when we get more to the story. We'll find out what happened and what's changed. Anything else? It's good.
Yeah. Um I'm pretty sure that's what we have on. I think it's all wrapped up in I think the chrischan wrap is got done all wrapped up.
Yeah. Uh,
Speaking of wrapping things up, the moist critical slash Sneako situation that happened.
I know nothing about this. I
Really,
remember
we
hearing
talked
you.
about this last podcast.
Yeah, you did, but I didn't look more into it. I was just like, oh,
So basically, there's some beef that's going around with Sneako and Moist Critical. Sneako is basically a great value Andrew Tate.
wow.
Um, and the most infamous scene of that whole drama or debauchery was Charlie schooling Sneako on him not using a clip because he was trying to make a joke of saying, "Hey, watch my Twitch clips." And then Sneako was showing off his magazine saying, "Watch my clips." Which, if you guys don't know about gun anatomy, the things that he's showing, they're not clips, they're mags. Now, clips do exist. However, the guns that use clips are old as hell.
Oh,
For example, a C96 Mauser that uses clips. Kuro?
yeah, I'm here. I just don't know anything about guns. We don't have going to have guns in Canada, but
Oh, wait, yeah, you guys don't have guns.
yeah, we're not allowed to be all gun happy like you Americans toting your guns around. Yeah, we're you can if you're a hunter or something like that or stuff like that. But yeah, no, um, you have to educate me about guns. So I just have to Google what a gun does because we have none of those things, unfortunately.
So, so here's what a clip looks like.
Let me take a good look.
This is a clip.
Oh,
Now, this only belongs to extremely short guns. Very old ass guns.
also I don't play a lot of Call of Duty, so excuse me.
This is a mag.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. All right.
Now, this is the new. So this gun, hell, uh, yeah, this is what happens when you don't take when you don't take firearms lessons seriously. Like, I understand the joke Sneako was trying to go with, but he clearly fell flat on his ass. But it seems like they kind of both talked. Oh yeah, and Sneako also was one of the people that defended cuties.
Mm.
So that was like another thing that he didn't respect him. That Critical didn't respect him on. So that was the major thing. Well, the second major thing that Critical didn't respect him on was that he defended cuties, which is
Yes.
that movie where it shows fucking 8-year-olds twerking and shit like that.
Someone in Netflix said, this looks good. Let's put it on TV. Or let's put it on our thing." But yeah,
Yeah. And the major reason why he doesn't respect him that much was him making fun of him and his girlfriend. Meanwhile, he has held a story where he got cucked.
uh,
Like he legit watched another dude fuck his chick.
yeah, I don't understand why that's an Indian thing.
Yeah, it's like that's something I don't really understand about the manosphere in general.
I mean, America's well. I mean, I saw a video on.
Like,
I remember seeing a video on efucked, EFUKT, and it was like it was a guy who was whose girlfriend was well he was getting cucked, and then after he just couldn't take it anymore because what happens is like he couldn't take the cucking. Basically, just how it ended. He just couldn't take it anymore. And I'm like, I feel sorry for you. I don't even know how you even got into this situation, but the end of it, it was just like the man could not take it. He started getting mad, and he's just like, he had to break up the.
oh yeah, Jack Murphy.
I don't even know what it was. All I know is there's like it was a video of some guy and a black guy and his girlfriend, and I guess they were filming a porno, and he just couldn't take it anymore. He just said no. He's like, I can't get it up or something like that, and he just he was crying all over the place. I'm like, yeah, I don't see the I don't see how this is fun. I don't see how this is desirable. I don't know who it was, but it was definitely like it was definitely like a video clip of some guy who who was doing it. So that's why I'm wondering, how could someone just be like, you know what? I feel like I wanted to get cucked today. Did the internet make it popular? Is it one of those things?
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not, it's not a deep. I'm not asking like deep questions. I'm throwing this
Yeah,
into the world, just trying to find out why people are into this. I'm not trying to actually ask you like, hey,
I don't fucking know.
yeah,
Um,
but go on.
but so Twitter by around April 13th, if I remember correctly, the For You thing will be officially be exclusive to Twitter Blue users, effectively making Twitter pay to win.
I
This is
thought,
another attempt at basically trying Elon Musk is basically trying to make Twitter profitable
yeah. The thing about it, I
because
thought,
he put in like $40 billion into it, and he's trying to make Twitter turn a profit.
mhm, and as should. I don't use Twitter enough to want to pay for that, but I thought Twitter was always about paying to win.
What?
I thought that was the game for Twitter, to pay to win.
Yeah,
Like whatever since, well, I mean, okay, no, sorry. The blue checks were free, I guess, at in the beginning,
yeah,
right?
but it's like only given to like very few people.
Hmm.
But when Elon Musk took over, it was only $8 a month for Twitter Blue. So
Yeah,
so it was somewhat of an incentive. You pay for Twitter, and you get this you get verified.
and I have nothing against
And
that.
like you also get like a bunch of other features as well. The ability to edit your tweets, shit like that.
I'm not really a Twitter user, so I didn't think that they gave the ability to edit your tweets, which is really needed. Sometimes I make a tweet and I'm like, and I delete it. But paying to win, yeah, if you have the money, you should be able to pay to win. But I know about how all the politicians and everyone's like, oh, now I gotta pay for my thing. And I was like, I heard from Cloudfish is like all those guys out there. It's like, yeah, I don't want to pay to I don't want to pay to win. I was already winning, and now like how Twitter Blue doesn't matter anymore. Or sorry, not Twitter Blue. The verified check still matter anymore because it was like, oh, now everyone can
And
get in.
and actually, in fact, believe it or not, it's actually like a beacon of haha, this jackass paid for Twitter Blue.
Yeah, how things change so quickly. Oh, look at me, I got a blue check, and then now it's like, ugh, I got a blue check. It's like
Like haha, this fucker paid for Twitter.
how things
But
change so
now I
quickly.
can't. Now none of my tweets can't get recommended unless I have that fucking check mark.
Now, do you think this is a problem, or do you think this is an equalizer?
Uh, a slight bit of both. Like if you're broke as shit, then and you kind of have to rely on Twitter for growth. It may fuck with you a bit.
Hmm.
However, it can also be like a bit of like an equalizer for, or it can also like tell you, hey, this one's the actual account
Oh yeah,
of like a
yeah, that's true. There's that problem with you. Are you a verified person? Which
yeah.
I thought they would have solved that issue, but it seems like it's still a problem just to find out if
And
you're verified.
youth in people will probably still use the and like, but then again, it can easily be exploited. They can just use a burner account and use and like under your name and use the gamer word.
Hmm.
So it's a slight problem for those who are trying to grow,
Definitely.
but it's like when you actually do eventually get there, it it could work for you.
Yeah, I get it.
Because like I said, Twitter, like, Elon's trying to make Twitter profitable.
Yes, and it's
You know,
understandable,
it's
but I
trying he's trying his best to turn a profit.
get that money back. And I totally understand that. That's what I'm like, paying to win. A lot of things are like that, anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you're a person who just happened to easily got yourself up there because you're popular enough by whatever standard that you can just be like, oh yeah, you know what, I'm a blue check, but paying to win, you just gotta have money or be really good. Cause it was just about being really good. Now it's just I think it's a good equalizer because now you gotta decide, are you really good or is it just that you just like, did you get this honestly, or did you just kind of like, you know like, I feel like this is a good equalizer. That's what I'm trying to say. Some people can pay, and those who can pay, and if they're still respected people, like you still have to be, you still can pay for it, but you still gotta be. But if you're not respected, then what's the point, right?
Yeah.
What's the point of getting something that's going to boost your tweets, but you're not a respected person in the industry? So to me, it doesn't really matter. Plus, I don't really use it, so I guess that's really that.
But I use it.
I mean, okay, I used it to tweet to put out this not this, but I think it was yesterday. I did not yesterday. Whenever I went to go stream, I used it. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll use it today. I'll just put out stuff. But I'm like, I don't got time for that. I mean, I should, but maybe that's why I'm not winning, because I'm not tweeting every single second of my life, which I don't need to, which I don't think I have to win. So I think that's the difference. You know. Anyways,
I use Twitter to in and Discord to promote our shit.
yeah, I use this YouTube, and I just kind of just allowed it to tag and then see how it goes, and it has been improving. The podcast has been improving very nicely. That's all I can say. It's not like, oh no, we're getting progressively, we're getting better views as time goes by. And if anything, I guess not until we get very popular or wanted, then you can be like, oh yeah, sure, you know what, I'll get Twitter blue. But for now, it's like, ain't getting anything. I'll work my way up through respect and building up the channel before kind of like buying something that's gonna boost me. because it makes no sense. Because you can buy it and still get nothing, and you can still get you can just like you can't get anywhere. You know. So, oh, 2 for 1.
Hail to the king, baby.
Oh wait.
Sorry, I'm on Twitter. What do you have in your list? Because those were the only three I had.
All right. So, I have Pokemon pronoun game. I heard on Clownfish, but wow, the I didn't know Pokemon can get this way. So the story
What are we
goes.
talking about?
Okay, so the story goes is that there's a kid who was in the Pokemon. Uh
Yeah, I just kind of got a glimpse of the title and thumbnail. It's
yeah,
fucking stupid.
yeah. They're like, hey, what's your pronouns? And the kid's like, he doesn't really give one, but they're like, oh, now we're gonna push. We're gonna tell you to, we're gonna disqualify you because you didn't give your pronouns and stuff like that. I'm like,
That's retarded.
are they really doing this in Pokemon in the card game? I'm like, oh my goodness. At first I thought it was like Pokemon's gonna ask you now, hey, do you have what's your pronouns before you enter the game? Now it's just getting to this level of insanity where people are like, yeah, tell us what it is, and so we can mark you down. Yeah, they're getting too crazy with this. I don't know why. They need to stop. Well, I mean, it's gonna implode on itself, as I've been hearing. I'm just like watching from the side. I'm like, this is as
Like, legit. Why the fuck do you care so much
because people
about
have
people's pronouns?
it's a as many people said, it's the cult. They got to push the idea. They got to force it. You got to force it down your gullet until you accept. And now there's just like, maybe we can do it here. Maybe we can try it out here. Maybe we can try it out here too. Like, for, force you to force you till you like it. But there's always a blowback because you can't force people. You just can't go up to people and be like, you should do this because we think it's right, kind of thing.
Yeah, the morality police.
Yeah, and it's yeah. I mean, and it's just really crazy. I just don't understand why, and I think that no one should be
Yeah.
like forced to be like, oh yeah, do this. What they did. So some kid got disqualified. Um, I didn't really look at the name or anything like that, but yeah,
Yeah,
and
it's fucking stupid.
yeah. So by being disqualified, I mean that's I mean, I guess it can happen to any tournament, and the judges like if like were offended, even though they could have offended him, they probably offended him too. But yeah, he got disqualified for not giving a thing. So, uh, note to self: if someone asks you to bow down, what do you do?
I just parrot them and indirectly just tell them to go fuck themselves.
Until they're like, "Hey, you're canceled from this game." But he's got to go fund me because Robbins is like, I heard that in the twit longer. He's like they took him to the hotel. They told him, hey, you're not going to be participating in anything like this, and it's like, and that was money to even just to get there. So like all that, and you just end up not even getting anywhere further.
Yeah, it's like yeah, like that's the thing about tournaments. Like it's a huge fucking money sink.
Like E3 and anything like that too. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, like it is a huge fucking money sink. Um like first the flight, which is probably going to be expensive as hell.
and the hotel. Yeah, it's like, yeah, basically going to a con.
Yeah. But at least with the con you can get some cool shit with it.
Yeah, that's true. And
But
sometimes I use them
with
too.
the tournament, it's basically all or nothing.
Mhm.
Like you have to make some form of cash.
Yeah, and I also heard like at tournaments you can make your money back if like you make it to like one of the top eights or something like that. Like in the FGC, if you at least make it to top eight, you can get you can get your money back. So it's not actually like a full loss. You can at least get like $50 for if you're not top eight, it's one of the top numbers. So if you even made it that far, you could probably get something that probably from the whole tournament thing.
You
But
could
just getting
probably get some cash back.
yeah, but just getting thrown out just because you didn't do what they said is like, oh man, that's ridiculous.
Um,
So just to know for anyone out there who's listening to us, and you go to a tournament and they get you kicked out. You didn't even lose. You got disqualified. That's horrible. And it's not even your fault just because you didn't do what they said. And it wasn't even a part of the rules. So that's what these morality police are pushing. So that
yeah.
one. So I just wanted to mention that. E3, we already talked about that. Chrischan. Oh yeah. Speaking about getting canceled or disqualified, and if you do come back, Justin Roiland.
Oh yeah, Justin Roiland.
Yeah.
This is what happens when like I said, this is what happens. This is why due process exists, kids.
Mm-hmm. So I'm wondering if everyone who's like, oh yeah, good for him. He can burn for what he's did. Uh, if he's gonna if he's like if they're gonna switch sides, be like, oh yeah, wow, I knew he didn't do anything wrong, kind of thing.
It's more like the prosecution dropped all charges due to lack of evidence.
Oh
Because if
okay.
you guys don't know, we operate, the West operates, for any of our Eastern viewers out there, operates on East, off innocent until proven guilty.
Mm-hmm.
So, due process exists for a reason, kids.
Yeah. So, with him getting off, it's a good thing, but I don't know. I don't know if people are going to be like, "Oh yeah, you know what? He's back," and I've they were like waiting because like who got rid of him? He was part of Netflix, right?
What?
He was a part of a bunch of things that he was doing a lot of projects. I just don't
Yeah,
remember which ones they were, but yeah, now that they're like, okay, so we just got rid of him off a bunch of these things, and now he's back. Oops.
like
Um,
just give him his fucking job back, and
and people were saying
things will probably be on
People are saying, nah, he shouldn't get his job. He shouldn't get it back. Like, no, it's not. He shouldn't get back. He shouldn't go back for it.
yeah, probably,
Like,
because
nah.
like they're willing to drop him, like the fact that they fired him off the drop of a hat.
Mm-hmm. So he shouldn't go back for it because it's like if they catch him if they catch him doing something else, they're probably be like, oh yeah, now we got rights. Now we're on grounds to like to get review again. Like, oh my goodness, like you know what? Might as well go off and do your own thing because these guys don't look like they want to play nice with you. You know.
Yeah,
So so he's back, and I don't know if everyone's gonna be like Rick and Morty wasn't actually that bad because as soon as he got out, everyone's like, man, there's so much incest in Rick and Morty and all the other stuff like that.
yeah,
So um so he got acquitted, and
yeah, due to lack of evidence, of course,
and
because
so
we actively shown that why innocent until proven guilty matters.
mhm. and that also accounts for Jonathan Majors too.
Yeah, innocent until proven guilty.
But as soon
Unless
as
you have the like have some decent evidence, have a good amount of evidence on deck. Guess what? You're not fuck. It's not gonna happen.
yep, and what what he got his girlfriend or someone that
Yeah, his
someone that
girlfriend accused him of if I remember correctly, accused him of like domestic violence or some shit like that.
yeah, and I'm like, wow, this was back to back out here. Like, you're gonna
And so it's like I can't take cancel culture. I can't uh I can't fucking take I can't take it anymore.
yeah.
Oh boo hoo, someone tried to do fucking domestic violence on you.
Like it's I mean, it is a serious thing. Like we're not
It is
saying,
a serious thing, but it's just like it's starting to become a starting to people are starting to become desensitized by it.
yeah.
Like hell, much like with racist, sexist, uh, pedophile, it's slowly starting to become desensitized as well.
Okay, I don't know about. I know the racist one, but we're hearing the pedo one. Where is that coming from?
Within the commentary community because often there are often false groomer slash pedo allegations,
Ah, okay, yeah.
or I'm pretty sure there were some pedophile accusations as well. However, due to flimsy evidence or laughable evidence, it's like it's proven multiple times to be complete bullshit.
I guess it's.
People are also kind of being desensitized to that as well.
I guess it's just easier for someone to be like, oh yeah, and to win a conversation by just yelling, "He's this," or
Yeah, I think so.
like, I can't win my conversation, so I'm gonna just say I'm gonna pull out my trump card. Oops, I thought it was gonna work because it worked for other people, so it should be able to work for me, right? And so that's why that issue is going or
Or
ongoing. Call him
yeah,
this and then call him that, and yes, I'm totally gonna win this one.
but at what cost of looking like a complete loony or dipshit? That's what happened with a few people, mostly this DeviantArt ranting community called the Heather Pack.
Okay.
They were really infamous within this scene of basically doing whatever they can to try and ruin the people that they didn't like's lives.
I guess it's just easier to do on the internet because you could just say that person and make
Yeah,
up something, and there or like I guess Twitter is
yeah,
also a
but
way
it's,
to do it too.
yeah,
It's
but I think like this was nearly like a decade back. Like
uh
they bullied someone into nearly Minecrafting themselves. I'm not joking about that.
mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
so so I'm not even. It's not even like It's just crazy,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it's like some people say people who do this kind of stuff probably do not have much going on in their lives.
So so stay off of Twitter. Stay off of social media.
Probably.
go touch grass or go touch wherever you are. Maybe there's no grass around you, but at least go to
Feel
touch
some sunlight for crying out loud.
and not those light bulbs that give off vitamin D. Pretty sure that I think there's probably some light
Like
bulb.
actual sunlight.
Yeah. Oh
This
my
is why
god.
we often tell people to just go outside. Even if you're like a complete like introvert fuck people kind of dude,
Yeah,
still go outside anyway.
and that's for everyone that they should be even just doing. But obviously some people can't go outside. Obviously some people can, but whatever helps them out. Just yeah, no, I think it's just social media in a whole has like
Yeah,
messed around with people a lot that they think they have powers and they can do whatever they want, and I think
which
that's the issue. Uh,
yeah,
once they get out and go do something else, I guess. I mean, people are going outside. It's just that their internet persona is very different. An internet persona is the warrior that's going to save the world, fix the problems, uh, crush the evil. It's like, and then when they're out, when they're at work or something like that, or whatever, they're in their public spaces around family, they're probably not as that warrior. It's a hero persona, or it's a internet persona. As you know, people are being called keyboard warriors and all those fun stuff like that. Um,
yeah.
here, one moment you're probably not the person you are, but once you get behind the screen, you feel like if I start this campaign to I forget what it was. People were want there's something that happened recently where they're like,
Yeah, it's a lot of how antis operate.
yeah, if we get behind the screen. Oh, no, I know it was something that
Yeah,
happened
it's like some
recently.
people actually harassed artists are in their fucking workplace. I'm not joking about that.
Really?
Like one dude, uh, dead ass was like he found out where the person worked at, and and they realized, that's actually where I shop at. One of the stores I shopped at. Hmm, I think I want to pay this guy a visit. It's just like, what in the name of terminally online behavior is this shit?
It's my just it's my I was gonna say
Like,
my academia.
like, do you not go do you not go, like, please go outside for the love of God.
Go get a hobby, really, outside of whatever you're doing.
Outside of harassing people.
Where harassing people brings me life. That's probably what they're saying, or they just don't know. Some people don't have that apparently don't have that inner consciousness.
Like,
They,
they don't really, like I said, these people do not have any kind of male figure in their lives.
that is also a problem. That is also a problem with a lot of people. None of those. So those are issues that we're facing with today, and I don't know. Will they ever be fixed? I feel like we're just waiting for the next awful thing to happen. Like, what is April going to have for us, other than other than Good Friday? Which I'm surprised that I thought this podcast was gonna fall on the Good Friday, but that's a good thing.
Nope.
I can't even stream on Good. I'm not even gonna
Mother.
stream on Good Friday anyways. So that's I won't be even home on that time. I have to spend all my time in church.
Uh,
So I ain't doing anything else but all church. What are you doing on Good Friday?
I don't know, probably gonna be at work.
Oh, you gotta work on that day. I guess someone's gotta spend some day. I don't know if
Uh,
that's I don't think it's a stat. I don't think anyone gets off of that day. Easter Monday, I think, and I know Easter Monday is a stat, so no work day. Anywho, yeah. So
Yeah.
that's it.
Um.
Hmm?
By the way, H H Live Expo is coming there as well.
It's live.
So um,
It, oh,
Hentai Expo.
oh, okay. I thought you were talking about itch.io. I was like, wait, you're having a what? And it's like, oh,
Yeah.
that. Oh, okay. Never mind. And you're going?
Yeah, I'm gonna be attending in that voice chat. Um, basically, hopefully, shit, motherfucker.
Got your tickets. You ready?
It's more like I'm invited to the Discord server. It's just like a virtual event.
Oh, it's a virtual event. Okay. I thought it was like, I'm going to be there, sitting at the panels, trying
But
out
I
the.
am gonna try and be there for TwitchCon.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, why not? I don't. I looked at every time I look at my achievements. I'm like, oh, the TwitchCon. Maybe I'll go. Maybe I won't go. Maybe I don't care to go. I remember was it
Um,
just looking at a bunch of our Twitch streamers talk about how successful they made it.
it's more like it's like a regular ass convention, but with a Twitch paint job.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like, am I just if I went to the TwitchCon, am I just going to be like listening to, hey, I made it, or I no, you know what? I never sat on a con panel, but I've seen con panels. It's just going to be like people talking about talking to their fan base. That's basically it. It's just
Pretty,
like, yeah, like a regular con,
I think so.
just talking to their fan base, being like, yeah, so hi, this like you get to know
Yeah,
me
Q
in
and A
real life.
panel stuff like that.
Yeah, that was true. I was thinking as I was going to be like really weird, but no, I forgot. Like I've seen it. Yeah, I have to think about whatever I'm going to do. Not like, in the future, if the future comes.
I mean, for me, it's I'm trying to my best to definitely go because I kind of promised my friend to that we would go there.
Nice. I mean, I still have.
Like,
I'm still.
we even like talked about the flights and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get my way to Japan. My cousin already went on his on the Asian tour, so he went to Korea and then he's going all over the place. He's in the Philippines and then he gets to go to Japan before me, and I haven't made a pilgrimage yet, and he's younger than me. I still need to go. It's an otaku pilgrimage, and if I don't go, then am I really a fan of Japanese manga and all stuff that I preach about? You know,
Yeah,
am I really a fan if I don't go? Anyway, I mean everyone's got their own place they have to go still.
yeah.
Sorry. Anywho,
Sure.
I guess that's it for my list.
Um, this is what happened. So yeah, sorry, but I think that's it. I think we can wrap this up.
Yeah, let's wrap this up earlier because yeah,
Yeah,
I'm still
because
kind of I'm tired and that game's bothering me and I just I want to burn it down, but I want to make it at the same time. Not this game. I'm playing my almanac game. Oh yeah. Well, I think one more thing is that I need to put out another before um before Good Friday. I usually put out a build for myself so I can actually play it when I'm at church because I'm going to be the whole day. So I need
yeah,
to make a build, and I might make a public build. I might make that
cool.
same build public. But I know I need to put out a build because I need something to play while I'm stuck in one place all day. And I need to like figure out all this stuff. And I'm making too many things or not enough things. I don't know. Okay, I know that I make everything has a different. Every character has a different move, and that's something I should be working on right now. So yeah, all right, let's wrap this thing up because yeah, it's about time.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. This is a short one, but short and sweet is always a good thing. Doesn't have to be long. Um,
Yeah, it doesn't have to be exactly long and, drawn out.
yeah. At least we got to the points. We got to what we are, and um, yeah, we hit everything that we need to do, and yeah. So we're gonna be going out on this one. So all right. Thank you for.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm?
Actually, it just came back.
Oh, okay.
Um, one more thing, it just came back.
Yeah, yeah.
One one father, one is actually. Did we talk about it? But the whole TikTok situation.
I don't think so.
You guys don't know. There's a whole thing that's going around with TikTok and it trying to get banned because
Oh,
it's basically Chinese spyware.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
there's actual confirmed proof that it's legit spyware.
I heard a guy choked while he was trying to give the talk about it. Like,
Yeah,
it must have been really bad just when this guy's like trying to talk about TikTok.
but related to TikTok, someone actually filmed a video of a guy bleeding out or was on the process of being stabbed, but it was a father and he basically a man who basically got killed for telling a dude, "Hey, can you not vape in front of my daughter?" And he kind of got killed. It's like
Wow. And and it's
what
filmed on TikTok.
compels people to do certain shit like this?
Well, it was filmed on TikTok, right?
Like either him getting stabbed to death or him bleeding out.
Wow.
Like I said, like I don't know. Like it's like I said, like I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, I don't know either, but no, that's something I would expect to be seeing on TikTok. So, um,
Dude,
but yeah, no, these are the like I'm surprised that it hasn't been banned yet, even though I don't use it. I'm not
yeah,
planning to
like
use it.
Chinese spyware.
I mean, what aren't we giving to the Chinese? Let's ask ourselves that
Yeah.
question. What aren't like when we buy from Wish, we're pretty much giving them our credit card. You want
That's
that
why I
back,
haven't
even?
bought anything from Wish.
I'm when you buy from Wish, when you look
I
at that,
don't buy from Wish.
hey, listen, when you want that Roomba and you want it really bad,
You just get it from Amazon, man. Because like they take fucking months
listen, I looked
to
at Wish
ship.
once and I was like, oh, I could buy something like that. That's cheap. But then COVID hit, and I'm like, okay, you know what? Don't want to buy that now. Don't want to get that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Uh, I for one hope that the ban actually does follow through. Because less Chinese spyware, the better.
mhm. I'm just saying for the younger generation of kids who are just allowing everything like that to kind of be seen, like everything they're posting and stuff like that. Yeah, there needs to there we can't, and then the stuff that we see here versus what they're seeing there in their country. Yeah, I think it can go away. I'm not going to use it anyways. I know people are trying to get in on there now, but and also doesn't pay you a lot.
Believe it or
So
not, Bart Baker actually was around it's not exactly a TikTok thing, but it's like one of their knockoffs.
oh yeah, something's going to take its place.
Their other knockoffs.
Something's waiting. Um, it's like when Twitch's knockoff is called Kick. Now, I'm not talking about the KIK that's owned by Media Labs Kick.
Yeah,
Not
basically, you know, basically, uh, what Amino slowly starting to become.
well, it's already there. It's just that it's already there. Slowly becomes. I'm pretty sure we're already there. I can see it. It's been happening since 2019. I'm just trying to find people to join my Amino, and I'm getting like, you know what? I shouldn't touch that account. That account's pretty risque. Anywho, let's close it up, man.
That's all our thoughts on the trending topics that we see today. Be sure to like and follow the Twitch account for both Kuro's development and for my podcast. Be sure to actually check out my stuff. I post content as well. Not Kuro's stuff, but content still nonetheless.
Mhm.
And yeah, uh, hopefully we will see you next uh, around
Oh,
the
yeah.
15th.
Yeah, the 15th. Definitely. We're at episode 34. Oh boy. Rule 34. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. All
I
right, let's.
mean, it is fitting considering the fact that we kind of just had a whole fucking talk um chrischan.
Uh, oh, I was gonna say maybe someone's gonna loot my character or your character. All right, you know what? I'm done. I'm tired. Let's get out before we open up another inner gate that shouldn't be opened. All right, everyone.
Bye.